The wound of Biafran war can only be healed by an Igbo presidency, Ikechukwu Von said. Director General of Voice of Nigeria, Von, and APC chieftain, Mr. Osita Ikechukwu, has detailed some of the sins of the embattled national chairman of the ruling party, Adams Oshomole, including how he allegedly betrayed the party national leader, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. He concluded that removing the former Edo governor as helmsman is in the APC best interest. He spoke with Tunde Thomas on this and more. What's your take on the recent declaration by a former governor of Anambra State, Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezeife, that Igbo may cease to be Nigerians if denied the presidency in 2023? We should tread with caution. Please, let's not use anger or threat to push our case for Nigerian president of Igbo extraction. That would be a great disservice to our collective goal. My understanding is that my elder statesman, Dr. Ezeife, is talking out of the abundance of his heart in that interview. Otherwise, can he compulsorily move millions of Igbo who reside and invest in all nooks and crannies of our dear country out of the nation? For some of us, we take pride that Igbo are the foremost patriots as we live and invest in other geopolitical zones more than any other ethnic group. Our position is that the Rotation Convention, midwifed in 1999 at the inception of the Fourth Republic, beginning with the rotation from the south to south and back to the north, should be allowed to continue. Now that it is coming back south in 2023 and going by equity, natural justice and good conscience upon which the Rotation Convention is anchored, it is only the southeast that is the only geopolitical zone in the southern belt that has not presided over Nigeria. Therefore, it is our turn. This is our appeal, not threat or intimidation. For no geopolitical zone can win the presidency alone. We, the Buharists, didn't win the general election in 2015 until we gained traction and built bridge across the Niger. This is the persuasion path to follow. Following last week's declaration by a former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, that Igbo have been marginalized for long, some Nigerians have suggested that one of the best ways to address this is for the two major political parties, APC and PDP, to zone 2023 presidency to the southeast. Do you think that would work? I commend General Gowon sincerely for adding his eminent voice to our agitation. It is our considered view that Nigerian president of Igbo extraction will be a healing balm and a final end to the scars of the civil war. It will silence fringe elements and enhance unprecedented development of Nigeria. Yes, it can only work if the two dominant political parties, APC and PDP, nominate their candidates from Southeast or Igbo of the South-South. This is what we dubbed the failure Obasanjo model adopted in 1999. We may recall that at that point in time, aspirants like Alhaji Abubakar Rimi, Dr. Olushola Saraki, Umaru Shinkafi of blessed memory, and Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, the present Minister of Science and Technology, were all persuaded to step down for failure, and Obasanjo, who were both from the southwest, for the collective interest of our dear fatherland. Some Nigerians have described former President Olusegun Obasanjo as a hypocrite, following his call for restructuring of Nigeria He was accused of failing to do it when he was in power for 8 years, but others have hailed him for having the courage to eventually make the call. What's your stand on this? The fact that one didn't execute certain policies while in office does not actually preclude the person from supporting the idea because he is out of power. This is my position. Yes, it could have been better if Chief Obasanjo had devoted the energy he unleashed on third term to restructuring. However, this does not make him a hypocrite. It may be a mistake of the heart. We must bear in mind that the greatest hindrance to restructuring Nigeria is a handover on oil money. As long as most states depends on the monthly Federal Account Allocation Committee (FAC) as the only means of survival, as long as it becomes difficult to wean them off such largesse, there will continue to be opposition to restructuring in some quarters. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, it is clear and it has been stated clear. Yes, it is of a truth. It is the turn of the Igbos to become president. And the position of a president, the position of making an Igbo man the president coming 2023 can at least, on the long run, heal the wound of the civil war. But I'm sorry to say that the Igbos, who are the Biafrans, are not interested in that. The war has come and gone. Nigeria has succeeded, but then the Biafrans are not after that anymore. What they are after is freedom. They want freedom and it should be given to them in peace. These people have labored so much for this. They have worked so much for this and they have suffered for it. So it is their right. It should be given to them. They should not be denied of this opportunity at all. They deserve it. Let it be given to them because they have worked seriously for it. Nigerians should have a better understanding of what these people has truly passed through within that period. They have suffered. They lost lives. Lives went down. Both the young, the infants, and the adults went down just for this struggle. As if that wasn't enough. After the departure and the death of Odumegwu Ojukwu, who happens to be the forerunner and the inventor of the Republic of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took it up from there. He took it up with courage. He fought and is still fighting. Now he has brought Biafran to the door of actualization. What next are we expecting? Nothing more than the pronouncement. So Nigerian should not come with any trick. So sir, I want to say this to you. You have spoken right of a truth. Yes, Igbo presidency can help heal the wound of Biafra. But then Biafrans are not interested in presidency, but rather freedom. Let them be given. The person speaking to you is not a Biafran, but because he hates injustice, he hates intimidations, and that is why he's giving that support that they should be granted that freedom. Let them go and have a peace of mind which they have not gotten for a very long time because they have been intimidated enough. They have been cheated enough. Enough is enough. Let them go and have peace. This is my own opinion. I don't know what is yours. Please don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to receive more updates.